Hello everyone and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria and we have your daily reading here for Wednesday, August 14th of 2024. If you're new to my channel, Wednesdays we bring some midweek motivation. We bring messages of motivation, positivity. We bring some advice, some uplifting energy, and some reminders about the planet at large from the universe. And we're just going to see what messages are coming out for you guys. We never know quite what we're gonna get on Wednesdays, but let's dive right into it and have a look. Just as a little word of note here, by their nature, Wednesday readings, the midweek motivation readings, are timeless because we're not predicting the energy of the day or we're not predicting the future or anything like that. But I do sometimes mention some of the astrology that is happening on the day that I post this reading. So if you're watching it later, don't worry about it. Just a little word of note today, we can have some tense energies in the sky. This is because Mars is in Gemini and we have a conjunction with Jupiter in Gemini. And, normally Jupiter is very beneficial and very positive, can bring expansion and growth and all that kind of stuff, right? Mars in Gemini, we can sometimes, really put our words into action, but Mars is quite the feisty and sometimes fighty planet, right? So, we can have some tense energy today. We can have some arguments today. There's a duality to today as well because we've got Gemini energy going on, double. And there's two sides to Gemini, right? It's twins. So two sides to every story, two people, maybe someone jumps into a conversation or an argument where maybe they shouldn't, and this can blow things out of proportion. Jupiter energy there. And so just be a little bit aware of that. But this can also represent that you are speaking your mind today, or someone is speaking their mind today about where they want to go in the future, where they want to expand their horizons and what they want to create in their lives. And this can be that the path to doing that may be to kind of disrupt the apple cart a little bit, right? So there's a little bit of tension in the air because it may require some change and not everyone is happy when people make changes. So just be a little bit aware of that energy for today. We have letting go of stories coming in here from your guides, surrendering attachments, releasing unconscious patterns. And, like we just said, there's some change in the air, and sometimes to make the changes that you want or need to make, sometimes we do need to, turn things a little bit upside down. Sometimes we do need to, leave something behind and in the past to follow our bliss. And ultimately, people in general will follow their bliss, will follow their happiness. But unfortunately, what happens is what makes us happy doesn't always align with what makes someone else happy. So this is why you get people that have it's a midlife crisis. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe they're just understanding that, I am not happy where I am right now, and I'm going to do the things that make me happy. And sometimes, again, it just creates a little bit of turmoil, right, in relationships or situations, right? Because not everyone understands that, because what makes you happy doesn't make someone else happy necessarily. But the letting go of stories is also about embracing your personal power to let go of the old, let go of old patterns, habits, behaviors, attachments to things that are no longer aligning with us. Sometimes those things are people, sometimes they're jobs, sometimes it's getting rid of stuff as well, right? So if you've always been a little bit of a maximalist, right, rather than a minimalist, maybe something there is shifting, right? And it can be hard to get rid of some things in our lives, no matter what they are, but you're encouraged to see where you can simplify things, where you need to let things go, and where you need to create that change. Because change is good. It's ultimately uncomfortable. It's ultimately challenging even just to get started, but we feel good after change has happened though, right? And we feel sometimes a little bit more in control, especially if we've been spiraling out of control. but something here is suggesting there's something that has control over you or something that is inhibiting your forward growth. And we're encouraged here to have a look at that and, maybe make some choices. We have ripe, juicy, and ready, poised for success and the potential waiting to be realized. So this is really showing you, look, we've got red and green. It looks Christmassy. This shows you that there is something here that is ready. Now, just like an apple, which is on that card. So just like apple, there is something ready to come to fruition for you, or you are ready for something. Okay. The time is ripe here for you to follow your bliss, to follow your success. You're right here. You're right on the edge. There's something that is shifting internally, externally, and what you want is at hand for you. All right. So just like this apple that's on the tree that's ready to be picked, right? This is a time of harvest and abundance for you. Now, we are, of course, in the next 5 days, we are coming up into a full moon in Aquarius. And while there is a lot of very turbulent energy that's coming up to this full moon, it's still a full moon. Right? It's still a full moon. It's still Aquarian energy ruled by Uranus, which can certainly bring us some very unexpected things and unpredictable things as well. Some surprises maybe in store. But full moons are a culmination of a cycle, and full moons are when, things come to fruition for some of us. Now, will that maybe require letting something go? Sure. Right? For sure it will. Because that's just the way things work. It's the way of it, right? Whether it's just letting go of an old phase and stepping into a new, bigger, better one. Because in this energy, it's ruled by Uranus. Uranus is all about freedom, rebellion a little bit, and about liberating yourself from something that has been holding you back, bogging you down, weighing on your mind, so that you can be freer and lighter and brighter for your future. So this is an evolutionary kind of energy. We got to let go of the old to bring in the new, right? We've got to let go of something that's been blocking or restricting us so that we can reap our rewards and pick our juicy fruit from that tree. So there's some exciting times ahead, but we need to remember that we have an ability to open a door. We also have the ability to say no. All right. Thank you very much. So let's see what other messages are coming out for you. I've got 3 of these. I've got 1, 2, and 3. I'll read all 3, but perhaps you're drawn to a certain image on there. So I'll just let you look at those. So the first one. Through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. Next one. You are protected by a higher power that also wants to help you. If the path seems blocked, there is good cause. Take this as divine intervention, a sign from above, and wait. When the time is right, all flows with ease. All is possible when your heartfelt vision is in alignment with your values. Believe in your dream, love it, breathe it, and let it fill your thoughts. But you must take action also. Work towards it a little each day until it becomes your primary action. Dreams are first envisaged, but then they must be built. You will succeed if you work at it. And let's get a couple more messages out here for you guys today. I normally draw a couple of tarot cards on these ones, but I'm not drawn to anything today. So we're just sticking with the oracle decks for you guys today, as is what I'm guided to do. All right. Wow, each one of these has a tree on it. Very interesting. There's your 3. So we'll take this one first. The blessing of meditation. Your window of perception is cleansed, and for a moment you see life as it truly is, infinite and eternal. Meditation will help you rise above any situation and event and see things clearly. What usually seems chaotic and disorderly can seem the opposite. Know there is a divine order in your life. Next one. The blessing of omnipresence. Breathe in light and breathe out any unwanted thoughts. Dwelling on what has been or what might have been serves no purpose. Feel the healing, omnipresent light that surrounds and fills you. Focus on the present, for it is blessed with infinite potential. And your final message. The blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. And this is ultimately why sometimes we hold on to the past, because we wish something had been different. So look in the present. Look for the blessings from past situations, and know that you wouldn't be where you are today without them, and you wouldn't have the knowledge that you have today without them. And this can really help you build that better tomorrow. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you today. If so, please like, share, subscribe. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.